Hello, Stickosaurus here, and today we're working on this bad boy. This is a silver Beast Morpher Ranger, silver Go Busters, whatever you prefer. Beautiful model by 3D Command Center. And had a little bit of print issues. Nothing to do with the models, just the limitations of the printer. Just can't do these angles. And we'll just fill these with some epoxy sculpt and call it a day. Not a big deal. Haven't got the supports off yet. I'm a little scared. It's gonna take a little bit, I think. We're pretty on here. But this came with some models for the clear light caps, I guess they're called. Lens caps, I don't know, that go inside here. And they're little. We'll have to fill them and sand them, but I think we can make a quick little formed plastic with them. I was watching a video of, boy, I wish I could pull their name. It's like an odd name that sticks out to me. I don't know, they do like foam Sentai helmets and stuff. And for their Kamen Rider helmets, they just make a little mold out of clay, heat a little piece of plastic over like a little propane stove, and so I think we can do that for sure. So that's gonna be playing with these lens caps on the side. We'll fill this. This is all printed nice. Model by 3D Command Center, of course, beautiful. And this is gonna replace my gold Go Buster on the shelf, so I get a new model of that. And that's the plan. So let's get the sports off it, and then we will see how it all fits. Glazing putty's dry on this, so we will get it sanded and then get a coat of primer on it. Okay, that went well. We'll hit it with primer. I think we're going to do one more round of some spot putty. We'll see what needs work. Definitely some spots on the chin. But we'll do the primer so we can do it all at once. And the back's looking all right too. Somewhere I put the lenses. I got to find these. I don't know where they went. I was using them to help figure out how big I want to make my vacuum form table, and I don't know where I put them. So hopefully I find them. If not, we'll have to print new ones. So, but yeah, let's get this dusted off and primed. Okay, we're finally gonna get this Go Buster Silver here sanded. Sorry, I keep forgetting to not say the names when I do segments, so apologize. But this is probably the first time you heard it in a while. I think I was doing good on this one. I don't know. You can see over there, camera pan left. We're gonna start the sander day. So it'll be fun. Really looking forward to this. I've just been thinking about it all night and just dreaming about it all week. It's going to be fun. Great, good sign. There's some sneak peeks over there. What we got? Ooh, there's some good stuff over there. There's even some better stuff over there. You see that? Wow. Sorry, but gonna get this. Trying to get the base coat on it today. I'm gonna be using, hopefully, some of this spray enamel for golds, metallics. I mean, this enamel stuff is where to go. The Rust-Oleum stuff looks okay, but it doesn't look metalish. I don't know if that makes sense. It looks fake. These are also helmets that are made out of metal. I don't know. Or are they just painted? I don't know. What's the in universe? But getting off track here, we're gonna sand this lightly. I did get. Okay. All right. Hold on. So these were just tests. And they're works in progress. And I kind of melted the box for them, but I got my vacuum form table kind of working. This was a test. This was the first thing I did. Wasn't sure if there's enough vacuum or anything, and I didn't get the plastic hot enough. Trial and error. But we're gonna have some nice lens covers here once I print new bucks and get them molded. I mean, that looks good, right? That's cool. This one's almost usable except for this crinkle. So we were close, and this one melted. Just didn't have the plastic hot enough. I was using heat gun, trying to get it to conform more, and it just melted the buck. But this is ideal. This is what hopefully it's gonna look like. So yeah, we're moving up in the world, moving on to new, better things. So getting excited. I kind of started hand sanding this last weekend, but I had company in here, and that's why there's so much to sand today. So that's cool. We will get those. I promise we will get those. My little printer seems to be out of commission. I was hoping to get those printed already again, but here we go. Let's get this sanded. I've been putting off this sanding for like 2 hours this morning already. So let's get to it. So at the end of that was a little out of frame, but all I did was take a nail file, a needle file, sorry, and just crisp up some of the edges. See here, and here, got the detail lines back. So just gonna blow this off, and then we will prime it. It'll be time to wet sand. I think it's looking pretty good. Gonna wet sand this here. I think it should be okay. I dug out of the lines previously, so don't say it's running into any issues. But we'll get a wet sand and then we'll put a base coat on it. Okay, sorry, I missed the first coat. I'm not used to this enamel paint yet. It covers nice, but it also doesn't come out of the can super well or something. And like second coats look weird, so like dry. That's why it looks kind of spotty right now. Yeah, we got the base coat on it at least. I'm gonna let it dry. Probably for a week. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, I know what a run looks like, but so it dries, I don't know. So I have to sand that. My face clean. I'm just not used to these little cans. I think it doesn't even come out nice. This one's coming out terrible. Shook it, paint all over my hand. Not enjoying this morning right now. So we'll let that dry, and then we'll move on to. I gotta look at this helmet because I'm gonna be honest. I don't really remember what's in it. I know like around the visor's black and the detail lines, but is that it? I feel it's like two-tone. Like the mouthpiece is a different silver, but I'll look into it here. But let this dry, and we'll get to whatever's next. All right, we are going to do the detail lines on this and the black. Wild stuff going on outside. So there's a lot less details on this than I thought there was. I don't know what's going on here, but we're gonna have the lens covers done soon. And it's just this line. I don't know why there's nothing in the middle. It's odd. And the glasses and the rest is just kind of there. So I'm just gonna do that with some acrylic. Okay. Sorry if I sound terrible. My daughter was sick and I think I'm getting her cold. But I think we got all the fine line done on this. I think it's looking pretty okay. As best as you can get. The silver really brings out everything you missed. Like under here doesn't look that great, but you're not really gonna see it. I did get the lens caps reprinted. I'm gonna smooth them and I'll show you vacuum forming them once we get there. But I think we can put the clear coat on. I've been messing with this for a couple days. I don't think it's going to get any better. If anything, I'll probably make it worse. So I think it's time to just call it, and hopefully the clear coat turns out all right. I'm going to try a little bit of a new technique that Chaotic Prop showed me, because he always has his metallics run, and his whole thing is metallic and acrylic. So we don't want that. So I guess it wouldn't super matter, but it's gonna leave like run marks on it. So what we're gonna do is just do a couple like 2 or 3 really light coats, like very touching it, and then we'll do one wet coat. So here goes nothing. It's a little cold out and it's rainy, so not too confident about this, but we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, I think it's best we're gonna get it. I'm afraid to put another coat on it, but it's pretty shiny, I think. We'll let it dry and see what it looks like, and then we'll go from there. Okay, got this cleared yesterday. I don't think we're gonna get any better than it is. Sorry I sound terrible. I know it said it felt good yesterday. Then I sat outside and DJ'd all night in like 4-degree weather, so I'm not doing so hot today, but that's all right. We'll power on. What we're gonna do is make the visor next. So I have a printed already. So I don't know the best way to do this. I was gonna try to just trace it out on plastic and put window tint on it, but I feel like it like sticks out some. So we might have to vacuum form it, but if I vacuum form it, I'm not sure I'm gonna have to put the window tint on it. So kind of at a loss at the moment. I might still try to trace it out here to see what it looks like. I think the problem is we won't have the bulk, so to speak. So it might just fall in there, but we'll see. I'm gonna give that a shot. If it looks terrible, then we'll look into vacuum forming this. No big deal. All right, I think this will work. It was my third attempt, but I think we got it. Looks a little off now, but I think once we actually like press it in evenly towards the curve, it should be all right. Once we get it glued in, you know, it just gets easier. So I'm gonna get the window tint. This whole project started because I ordered some yellow window tint for my Gokai Silver. And they sent me a little tiny piece of blue that I hope is enough for this. If not, we will have to order some more. The blue looked really good, so I'm like, I can make a Go Buster Silver. So that's what we're gonna do. Stand by, I gotta find it. Okay, we're going to attempt to vacuum form these. These are the bucks for the side lenses. I feel like they could use one more coat of glazing putty and then sand it again, but I'm all out of glazing putty till the mailman gets here. And, well, I'm a little impatient. But I think they'll be okay. I really do. They're wet sanded up to 800. So they should be okay. They feel pretty smooth. A couple ridges right here, but again, that was just one layer of glazing putty, primer. I sanded, primed, sanded, wet sanded. So we'll see if it works. I tried this before, and we kind of got there. So I think with the correct setup, and if I cannot melt this sheet of plastic, we should be good. But here goes literally nothing. I always get nervous doing this, even though it doesn't really matter. I mean, these plastic sheets they're like, I don't know, I get like 4 for like $5 or something, so it's not a big deal. It just kind of sucks to waste visor plastic like that, but that's how it goes. I'm thinking this is the best orientation. I don't want them too close, but I don't know. We're gonna heat this up and see what happens. Here we go. Okay, I think we got it. I'm not 100% sure yet. Didn't take it off. Let them cool down. A little indentation here. I think it's where the supports were. It started to
melt a little bit since they're so thin, which makes sense. But we should definitely have the, I think up here's like, I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's about an inch difference. Well, not an inch, probably like a quarter inch from where the supports were to where the lens actually is. As far as I can tell, we don't have any creases like in the middle here. Should be all right. Oh, buddy. Like, I'm so excited I can do this now. It makes impossible things possible. Like, there's no way you could do this by hand. I mean, I guess you could make a cast or like silicone and fill it with clear resin or something. Or, I mean, I've seen people talk about printing with clear PLA. Just like sand it or something, or just do just low temperature so it stays clear. I'm not sure how that would work, but boy, come on. I gotta be stuck in here. Oh no, the paint. No. Should have waited a little bit, huh? It's all right, maybe we can wash that out. We'll see. Okay, we saved them. Just put a little acetone on a paper towel and scrub them out. Took a little bit, but should be good to go. Gonna cut them out. The ideal way, I think, is to use an X-Acto knife. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll put the bucks back in, I think, if they'll still fit, and cut around it, and then we'll have to see where actually we need to cut where the supports are. So let's get to it. Okay, we got these pretty well cut out. As you saw earlier, I did the magnets and everything in this already while I was waiting for the bucks to dry. So we're ahead of the ball. That counts. I think they go like this. I think it's gonna look good, right? It's gonna look all right. So what I'm gonna try to do is do a very thin line of super glue. And that's how we're gonna attach them. Might need to trim this up here on the edge a little bit. I mean, at this point, the only thing I'd do to make it better would be add actual lights. And I could, maybe the first time, but I think this will be just as nice without lights. This one doesn't seem to fit very well on this side. I think we just need to trim this here a little bit. Oh yeah, that's much better. All right, so I'm gonna attempt this. Probably fail, but that's the plan. That's the plan. Try to get it without running super glue all over it and ruining it. But after that, we'll get these on, and then it'll be time for the spin around because everything else is done. So stand by. right, that is Go Buster Silver finished. Beef Morphers Silver, if that's what you prefer. Uh, love how this turned out. It's probably the best Beast Morphers helmet I have, right? I don't have another one, do I? I have an old gold I did that was a peppercore conversion, and it's not good. We're gonna redo that one of these days. But this is my only good Go Busters. I'm glad it's this one. I love the visor. Um, like I said before, when I ordered the gold tint for my Gokai Silver, they sent a tiny little sample of blue that was just enough for this. So that kind of got me like, hey, maybe I should do that. So that's what we did. Um, we got our first helmet. We have something we vacuum formed on it with the side things. Um, I think in hindsight, I would probably make some tabs on them and put little um, holes, put the tabs in and glue on the inside. Might be better. I got a little super glue on the outside of this one. I tried to sand it off, but I guess I could have just used some acetone and got it off and not made it look ugly. But you can't really notice. I could have put lights in here. I guess I still kind of could. Maybe one day. I don't know. But I really love how this helmet turned out. I think it's really nice. Uh, for all the issues it had and everything. I mean, there's always some places we could have filled a little better. But, no layer lines, which is the new goal nowadays, for me at least. Vacuum formed, window tint, a lot of things went into this. A lot of techniques. This is kind of a good mix of some end level stuff. I mean, in my opinion. But yeah, I hope you liked it. I hope you stay forward to. I got a bunch more Go Busters coming, Beast Morphers. I have yellow and blue already printed. Yellow is going to be a in piece build, like my Mystic Force Blue. Um, Blue has a nasty layer shift, so we're going to have to cut it, put it together. If you saw my Live Man Yellow, it's going to be kind of like that. Probably more complicated because it's like it's this way instead of this way. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to see me make anything, leave a comment or message me, and I can try to make it happen. Still working on everything that you've already requested. I'll put like one or two things that, to be honest, I don't really want to, or just don't have the files or can't find anyone that has the files. Um, check out Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all Stegosaurus. Um, and yeah, if you ever just want to talk about helmets or something, feel free to message me on Instagram. I talk to a bunch of people. Really enjoy it. It's fun. I like watching other people build their helmets. So again, I'm just here to show that it's possible that you can build whatever you want. Don't think, yeah, I got to go buy a $700 Anarchy helmet. You can do it at home. Maybe not print if you don't have a printer, but you can get a kit for relatively cheap and you can finish it yourself. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day.